I said to my manager, how are all these loans getting written? And he said, well, they have CPAs in their pocket. Now we're talking about mortgage lenders who didn't work in my office. So like my competition. Well, they have CPAs in their pocket and they just write the guy a check for $500 and he writes whatever letter he wants. And I said, oh, and the next question out of my mouth, because I'm just like making it happen, trying to earn my commission, was, do I need a CPA in my pocket? And he looked at me, and I still know this guy. He looked at me, and my maiden name at the time was Martin. And he said, Martin, I forgive you for saying that. You need to go out that door and think about what you just said for a minute. He said, in this office, we do business with integrity. And I was gobsmacked. I mean, I felt like I had been slapped in the face. I felt like crying I was embarrassed and I was ashamed, and I do think he set up the conversation in order to invite what I had suggested, right? He didn't say, oh, how do you get a CPA letter for someone who actually has no money? Is you pay someone to lie, right? And then I would have known that he was saying that's a bad thing. Like, don't do that. But I was in this environment where it was a slippery slope. And I really felt like I had got caught, not caught in a bad thing, but I had got caught before I did a bad thing. I was like grateful that my manager was there and had that conversation with me. And as a result, it was a 3 to 6 month philosophical inquiry for me about how can I make sure that never happens again? Like, my intention is to do business with integrity. And one of the things I decided was to not work for commission, right? So that's part of the reason I became a fiduciary. I, by the way, was working part-time in my father's financial planning business at that time. So I was moonlighting as a mortgage lender, working during the day as a financial advisor, getting trained in the business. But I decided I was always only going to be a fiduciary and that I was never going to chase returns. But I also learned the psychology of people. I mean, if I feel like if I could consider something as out of integrity as paying a CPA to lie so that a borrower can defraud a lender out of money, that it all it takes is the right environment and the right set of motivations. But what was missing for me was a very clear sense of what I will and will not do. And, but probably 10 times in my business, I've had people, and of course, I tip my toes in the world of internet marketers, and people want you to do referral relationships, and they want to give you a commission for selling their thing, and they want to share fees with you and blah, blah, blah. But I have a promise to my clients that the only way I make money so that my set of incentives are clean is from them. So I only work for them. And I've always declined those opportunities. And people are like, are you actually declining money? Like, you're doing the work, you're doing the partnership with me, but you're not going to take the compensation. And my answer is yes, that's correct. And I'm really grateful that conversation where my manager said to me, Martin, I forgive you, that was the worst penalty I had to incur for that potential infringement of integrity. But I learned a lot about people that day. I learned a lot about myself. And I do think that the set of boundaries I set up for myself as a working professional in the financial services industry have served me and my clients over the long term.